So I'm out here today, early in the morning here. It got chilly a little bit overnight, and I'm standing here in front of my pear tree, which is just loaded with pears. I'm gonna pan down and pan up. Now these are just the ones you can see from the front side, but there's more on the other side. It's important to pick your fruit, and the reason that you want to pick your fruit is to keep the tree healthy. When you don't pick your fruit and you let it all fall and you leave it lay, you have parasites, bugs, pathological entities that accumulate in the soil and around the tree, causing disease. But you also trigger the tree not to produce as much fruit. So it's important that you pick your fruit, and it's important that you pick it at the right time. And the way you can tell when to pick it is when it's easy, just take it and you pick it, and rather than having to tug at it. And usually I wait until we get a cooler stretch of weather, which is what's happening right now. So I thought that this would be a great time to just come out and do some picking. So there's a couple things that you wish to do. Have a container that you can pick. Make sure that you pick the fruit that has fallen, and already the critters have grabbed a couple. I saw a couple of the ground squirrels running around with pears in their mouths. So that's your best indicator. When the animals know to pick, it's time to pick. Now this one's going to need a good pruning after I'm done picking, and I may wait until the leaves go here probably in a couple of weeks, and I'll start pruning off again. And so I thought I'd share this right now, this video this morning. The sun's behind me, so I think that you can probably see a little bit better here regarding the picking. And I've brought out a container, and this tree is just loaded with fruit, and it's good sized fruit. I've had this pear tree for quite a while, and the fruits are very large, and they got that nice golden brown on them right now. I can see a couple of them the bugs have got to, but we'll just discard those. And there's a lot of things that you can do with the pears. You can slice them, you can bake them, you can turn them into turnovers, you can make jelly with them, and you can also make fruit compost, which is another good thing to put together. Mix some varying fruits, including the pears. So without much ado here, I'm going to step over and start to pick some here. I'll pick a few. I'm not going to have you endure me standing here picking fruit for 25 minutes, but I just wanted to make a few points regarding why it's important to pick them, why it's important to pick them off the ground, why it's important to dispose of the fruit that is not edible, and sometimes I'll even leave a couple out for the critters, since they've come to depend on the fallen fruit, although they pick the fruit themselves. So here we go. So right here, I've got quite a bit of fruit, and they're just coming right off. Some of them are quite large, as you can see. There's many right here. Just start picking some off. I see the hornets are here also, trying to get a little sugar from them. I hope I don't end up stirring them up too much. There's a nice size one. knocked one down there. And you have to be careful that you don't shred the runners, the fruit runners, to harm the tree when you're doing this. But already, just in that quiet moment there, I have so many pears, and there's plenty on this side over here and still in the back, and some right at my feet. And so that's the reason that you make sure that you pick your fruit. You know, what's the point of having fruit trees if you don't tend to them? And it's a nice bounty, and you know where your fruit's coming from. And you can use you can use a regular apple peeler, a hand crank one, to take the skins off of these as you bake them, or slice them, or add them to salads, that type of thing. So here we are again, out here in one of my gardens. This happens to be one of my fruit tree gardens, and I hope you enjoyed seeing this. I hope you learned a little bit. Hope you enjoy this day. It's going to warm up. We've got some cooler weather coming our way, some true fall weather, 60-40 weather that's coming along. So remember to be kind to one another and help your neighbor if you can. Good speaking with you. Thanks for spending some time. And they're just a quick pick. We got all those. All right, we'll see you now.